Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm working on some coffee filter pockets, and I made a few, and I just used cardstock and just some little elements to decorate it with, and they came out pretty cute to add to your journal or fill it with goodies and send it to someone. It's a cute little pocket. I mean, it doesn't have a gusset, so you can put only so much in it, but I was basically just making these to put in journals, and these are just a couple. I made another one, but I already put it in a journal, but I'll show you that after. This is what I did. So I started doing one here, but I just want to show you how I got to the way where I got it from. So basically, I just take a coffee filter, and I had a whole bunch of them here, and I was just looking through. I guess this one's good. And you don't have to, as you can see on these, like this one I probably, I don't know if I edged I don't know if yeah, I probably did. I distressed the edges in this one, probably with vintage photo. And this one I used a green, whatever Christmas green one I had. I don't even know at the moment. So what I did was I just took a coffee filter and I folded it up, and you can always just wipe it down if, not wipe it down, but just like, So I just took it, and if you have like a side like that you just don't want showing, if it's got a crease or something, just put that, you can always put that on the bottom because it's going to be covered. So you can make it whatever size you want because every one of them is going to be different. No one's going to have the same size. So I just basically put it up as far as I wanted. Sorry about that. And I just folded it there. Then I just folded the sides in to see, basically just to see how, and try to keep it, the bottom straight, so that way you can know exactly, the size that you're getting, because if you stop just pushing the middle in, you're not going to get the right one. So that one's okay, but it doesn't have a lot of space down here, so I'm just gonna make it a little, just take it in on the side a little bit. We'll just see how that is. And I just eyeball it, try to keep it even. It's a lot easier than it looks. I am just making this look so hard. So I'm just gonna do something like that. So they look evenish to me. And then I'm just gonna fold it down. Just fold those sides down. Now, it's best to use a heavier cardstock because, this is a coffee filter. So it's best to use a heavier cardstock. And, if you're looking at it like, oh, that's not even, that's fine. So I was just looking through, because I'm still on Christmas stuff, I was just looking through just papers, and I just came up with, these were scraps. This one's thicker, this one's a little thinner, but this one's going to go on the inside. So how I measure for the inside is, because me and my brilliant measuring techniques, and as you can see, this one is kind of directional, so like the bows would have to go on the top. So all I do is, this is literally all I do, I just take it and I put it on the paper, and I just do, if you know the sides are straight, even if they're not, but for me, and this is why, like, I just take this, not that I can, and you just make a, obviously the coffee filter can be a guide, but you can't go around it because it's, it's flimsy. So I just do that, and then I don't even take I just take some scissors, and basically eyeball everything, and I can see where that little line is. And then if it's always off and you need to take some off on the side, so where my pencil mark is, I'm going to cut on the inside of that, because I kind of want this, and I'm probably going to have to cut it a little bit more. I want this shorter than, I don't want I want some of the coffee filter to show. So I'm going to go a little bit shorter, but I'm going to use that line as my guide as to where, like, you know, how the shape is going. So here's my shape. And I'm going to put it like this just to see, but as you can see now, it's too big. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit. Let's see if that works. I think that works. I think that works, but I think it also needs... Alright, so see how I cut this? And I still want some more room up here. You don't cut this again. Always cut it on the bottom, because no one's really going to see the bottom. So if you have like if you cut this pretty good and you're happy with it, just leave it as it is and cut a little bit off the bottom. That way, you know, you don't have to mess with that again. So I'm just going to go like this just to see how it is. And then I kind of center it a little bit, see how I like it. And I'm going to close up my sides. Alright, so that works pretty good. And you know, so can you see I still have space down here? So if you don't like, if you want more space, you could always push that down. You know, you can have as much space at the top that you want. So that's good. Then what I do for the sides, well, seeing that we're on this part, now I have to get the inside. I have to get the inside, this one, this piece that's going to go right here. So what I do is I just take my paper, I go like this, like stick it in, and it doesn't even have to, you are basically just trying to get a piece of paper that's going to fill in this spot that these sides aren't going to cover. That's all you're doing, but I kind of go a little bit more. So what I do is, again, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Take my pencil, and then I just do the same thing. I just go along that curve. Oh, that was crazy. Go along that curve as best as I can. Yeah, that's... And then cut it out. And, you know, everything doesn't have to be perfect, unless that's the look you're going for, but that is not what I'm going for. I'm just looking for cute and functional. So this is going to go here. And see how we have this little wreath now? If I want to center it, I can kind of move it over a little bit to center it. And nobody is the wiser. Alright, so I have those pieces. Don't glue anything down yet. Don't glue the filter. Don't glue the paper. What I would do is I would distress the edges, but that's just me. You don't have to. If that's not the look you're going for. That's going to be like that. So now I need 2 pieces for the sides. So what I did was I just took like a paper, you know, like a coordinating paper, and seeing that the top is busy, I just wanted something that wasn't so busy. I just have to have a drink. So all I do for this is, because, you know, this is Michelle's measuring techniques and whatnot, I just basically take the edge like this. I put it over here. And again, with the pencil, because you're always going to cut on the inside of this pencil line. And once you get it cut out, you know, once you get it cut out, you're good. So now I'm going to take this, because this is one, it's not directional. I'm just going to flip this, the other side over. This way I can just cut both sides on the same side of the paper. I'm just going to go this way and trim out, or just, you know, measure it out that way and cut them on the inside. Alright, so I'm putting that one aside because I started one and this is what I want to show you. So I had another one. I did the same thing. I cut my paper out. I distressed the edges that, you know, were going to be seen. I distressed the edges, and what do I think about it? Let me trim this side down a little bit. So these pages were already cut, and I already distressed the edges, so I'm trying to do things a little quicker to show you, so it's, you know, quicker. So that's that. That's that. And then these are my side pieces right here. So they're going to go like that. And everything's already distressed. So now I want to show you how to glue it down. So remember that these are coffee filters, so something is supposed to go through it, especially glue. If you put glue on it, you know, glue is going to seep through. So just keep that in mind, you know, when you're gluing it. Have like a wipe or something. So I'm just going to glue this down because there's a way you have to glue it down, because if you just went and you just glued everything down and said, hey, I'm just going to tuck these pages in, I'm just trying to get this glue going, they're not going to fit right. Alright, so let me just get this down. Yeah, this is coming out crazy. You know, and this is art glitter glue, so once this baby is down, it is not moving. Now, if I wasn't doing a video, I would probably take more time to make sure everything was down, but just for this purpose, I mean, it's going to be fine anyway. So I'm just going to line this up, and I try to keep my curve going with the coffee filter. Alright, that's good. Now I'm going to fold. I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to put this one in next. I think what I was trying to do is I was trying to center this tree. Even though I had to cut it off, but that is what it is. Alright, so now I kind of know. But we'll always check that anyway. And these are so cute because you can just add these to a journal. I mean, you can. I did a winter one, and I'll show you because I put it in that Nutcracker journal that I'm still working on, and I put it where I made a pocket in the back. So that's why it's good to have like a sturdy paper, because if you're going to use it, you know, you could use it just to like clip into a journal. It doesn't have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these on here before I glue this down. So I made it a pocket, so there was a pocket in back of it, and then this pocket, you could do that to the side, you know, you could make it a side pocket, whatever you wanted. And because, you know, nothing is perfect, I just try to make sure there's enough space, but, you know, when you're cutting things on an angle or a curve, and you're trying to get it where it's enough space on the inside, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. So I was making a whole bunch of these, and I just figured, hey, have a craft with me, or just because I have a million coffee filters, let's use them up somehow. Okay. All right, so that's that. So now this is the thing. Now I have this, and I want to glue it to here. So what I do is I glue this piece down, this little bitty. I add glue to this little bitty because if you don't, And you don't really want to cut it off because you want to keep this as, as strong as possible. And I'm gluing that so that when you close this up, things aren't going to get stuck in it when you tuck them back, when you tuck them in. So now when you tuck it this way, actually I don't even think they would, but on the off chance. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this, because I'm pretty sure this is what's going to go over there. But then what I do is I kind of go like this, just so I know it's going to stick. But, you don't want it glue seeping out onto the inside. I usually have a piece of paper I can tuck in it. I don't know, something. I think we're good. And if you have to add glue to a spot, just add glue to a spot. I gotta fix this a little bit. I don't know why that's looking like that. I want that a little bit straighter. It doesn't look like it's going straighter, does it? Okay. I decoupaged a Christmas napkin. Let's just see how this goes. Because, the glue can seep out, and then we don't want this pocket to glue shut. Alright, so that's glued. So now what I want to do is I want to put something like a sentiment or a picture or something in the middle, like these. So let's just see what we have. This paper was Echo Park, and this is the Magic of Christmas. So this is the ephemera pack that came with it. I think it came with stickers too, but we're gonna see what's in here. And you could decorate this any way you want. You don't even have to decorate it if you didn't want to. I just want to have something like to anchor this. I don't know. That's me. So there's a whole bunch of things. And I like to, oh, here we go. Look at that. The Magic of Christmas. And I like to put something like, I don't know. That's cute. The Magic of Christmas is cute. Santa Claus is... And it doesn't have to go like right across here. That's just me. Because I think I'm kind of liking that. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yay. Yay, Santa. Is that too plain? Do we need to add something else? Is that too plain? Could do Merry and Bright. I don't want to do it like that. I think that's too much. Maybe like Merry and Bright and something over here. That's what I'm thinking. I think we'll do that. That way, you can still tuck something in there. How is it that I have nothing available? You can still... Yeah, that'll be cute. I think I'll do that. I'm just gonna ink the edges on that. Just to get the white off. I like distressed edges. Yeah, I have I have coffee almost every day. And then I have filters. Almost every day I have a filter. So I'm just trying to reuse what I have, and I love them because they're so, you could do so many things with those things. So Merry and Bright, I'm going to put that there, but I feel like I want some bling, but now I got to see what kind of bling I want. You don't have to put bling. I like bling. I like bling. But I don't want, I think that think that big one might be a bit much. I'll have to think about that. But let's put this down first so we can just get an idea. Yeah, like this is good. Like you can just put this, you can put this on a whole page, add it to your, like your Christmas stuff. This is gonna be a little tricky. Let's see how we're doing here. I can always go in. I just don't want to get glue where it's not supposed to go. So I like to stick things down, and then you can always go in and add glue to the spots that need it. And I like to try to get glue as close as I can to the edge with these things that are hanging off, because I'm going to stick this under here just in case. I don't like that. Why is that? There we go. Because that's going to get the most friction when you're putting something in and sliding something in and out of your pocket. All right, I think that's good. Still don't know about that bling. I have so much bling. That's like orangey red. I am just looking. And while I'm looking, I don't like that. You know what, so this is what I do. Like, you know these little, they had like, it was a rhinestone sticker, and it was like an initial. I just get them, you know, when was the last time they had these? Maybe they have them now, I don't know, I haven't been in a while. I pop off the rhinestones. I don't even use it as what it was intended for. I pop off the rhinestones. I'm thinking I might do that. I'm going to use my, I'm not going to use our glitter glue. I'm going to use the other one. I'm going to use this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rhinestone in the middle. I know it's red, but I like it. I'm going to put a rhinestone in the middle. Is that going to be okay? Red on top of red, though? I don't know if I like that now. Maybe I'll put it there. I'm going to put a dot there. And a dot here. That's a big dot. Let's just see how that goes. And I just pick them off. So you know when you pick them off, you're picking off the glue. And that one kind of took some red with it. Well, we are okay with that. Yeah, I think I got a whole bunch of these things at a flea market too. So this is my bling box. So I have tons of bling. I bling up the wazoo. Yeah, that's cute. I was thinking of putting some on the side, but now that I put those there, I think that's good. See that little bling right there? I think that bling is just enough just to give it a little a little bling. So that's all it is. That's all you have to do. The only thing is, like, if you're, you know, cutting the sides out and it's directional, just make sure you're cutting, because I've done it before. I cut the same side and it was the wrong one, and so these go, you know, you can put them. This is my personal, look at this bad boy. This is my personal Christmas journal. I made this in 2019, and then what I did is, I haven't really had enough time to do stuff in it, so I mean, yeah, I've done stuff, but I stick things like my cards, I stick in it, but just to give you an idea of just putting it somewhere. See how perfect that goes. And you can just stick it here. You can make a pocket and tuck something in. You could tuck a tag or tuck a journal card or whatever. I don't like how that was not going in. Yeah, tuck it like that. I'll show you. I did, so those are the Christmassy ones and like the Christmas color. And then in that Nutcracker journal, I added one to the back. This one I had done snowflake, and I distressed it with, I think it was ice spruce, but I also left a pocket at the top. So you could leave a pocket there, and then you could, you have your little pocket here. This is coffee dyed paper. This isn't the firmest, so yeah. And then it was a Tim Holtz die right there. So this is how you can use those. So like use up those coffee filters, but don't, there's so many ways to use them, and I just love them because I have them. So anyway, guys, that was my little tutorial for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.